Philip Okay. Yeah, okay. Perfect. There's people up here in the front. If you're bidding. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Ganley from Ganley Water GW2. I have Will Lyons here on my right-hand side, who's done all the hard work in relation to the properties and preparing everything. I just want to draw your attention to a couple of minor changes and that in the catalogue, and that is lot 4 is withdrawn as we don't have conditions of sale, and we'll come back. In relation to lot number 8, VAT is chargeable at 13.5% in addition to the purchase price. And the only other change I'm aware of is in relation to Park Farm, lot 9. We have a reserve on that, published of 525. That has been revised up to 600,000. I think that's all the changes for the catalogue, Will. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just everybody would please who's bidding, please make sure that you're registered and have a bidding paddle. The reserve in all cases is the published guideline price with the exception of lot 9, which has been altered. In each case, the reserve is not going to change. So the reserve, if you bid the reserve, it's on the market and going to be sold to the highest bidder, which is the AMV. Okay, anything else, Will? Once you purchase, John here, one of our runners, will give you a docket with the details on it, and then you can go into one of the legal rooms and sign up the contract, okay? So, any questions? No? Good. Okay, we'll move on then to lot number 1, which is One Island View, Howth, County Dublin. Very attractive property, situated in a high-profile position, and it's currently vacant.
Vacant, yeah.
Currently vacant. Nice location, in Howth, good location. And in a 54.2 square meters. Okay, reserve is 170,000. Somebody tell me 170 off, please. Somebody tell me 170 bid. Thank you. 170 bid. 5 anyway now. 170. Sitting down here at 170 on the market and selling at 170. At 170. Take 2 anywhere now at 170. 2, please. 170 on my left. Are you all down at 170? 2, 172, 175, 175, and 7, 177, 180. And 2, and 5, and 7, 190, call it 200, 195, 195, 200, 200, and 5, 2 if you like, 202, and 5, 205, and 7, and 10, 210, 12, 212, and 15, 15, 17, 17, 20, 220, and 2. 220 here, 220 at 220 at 220. The hammer's up for the first time at 220 at 220. 2 if you like. 222, 225, 225, 227, 225 here for the first time at 225,000. For the second time at 225, new place, 227, 227, 230, 230. You say 5? 235, 240, 240, and 5? 240 on my left-hand side here, 240 at 240 at 240. 3 bidders so far at 240,000. All done at 240. It's against the entire room, against you, sir, at 240. For the first time at 240, second time at 240, hammers up for the third and final time at 240, new place, 242, 242, 242, 242, and 5, 245, 245, and 7, 245 here on my left-hand side at 245. Selling's over the first time at 245. Second time, are you done? At 245, are you bidding? No. 46, okay, 46, say 50, 250, 250, 250, at 250. All done at 250. I sell for the first time at 250, second time at 250, the hammer's up. I sell the third and final time against the entire room at 250, all done. Thank you, sir. Paddle number 418. Thank you. Okay. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 2, 3 to 4, Clonminion Industrial Estate, Portlaoise, County Laois, AMV of 80,000. Rent is 9,600 per annum, and it's 607 square meters. AMV of 80,000. Who put me in 80,000, please?
I would respectfully request your permission, please, that
the intention before prospective purchasers and amendments. The contract was said yesterday. It was uploaded 8 p.m. yesterday, and the implications of sale for any prospective purchaser. There have been amendments to the contract of sale uploaded yesterday, stating impairments contrary to the marketing of the property which is on the brochure.
Okay, thank you for bringing that to our attention. So you're all clear. The contract was amended last night at 8 o'clock, and we're selling as is, as per the contract, as loaded up last night at 8 o'clock. So AMV of 80,000. Somebody tell me 80,000 off. Tell me 80, which is the reserve. Somebody tell me 80, 70, or I'll pass it. Tell me 70, 70,000 bid, 70,000 bid, 70,000 bid, 70, at 70,000, at 70, at 70. Can I say 5 now for anybody? At 70,000 in the back of the room, at 70. All done at 70,000, at 70,000. Sorry, 75, thank you, sir. 75, 80, sir. 80,000, selling at 80,000 at 80, on the market and selling at 80,000 at 80 in the back of the room at 80. Have you 5? 85, 85, 90. 90 on bid, yes? 85 is here, is that 90, sir? 90? Yes, 90,000 bid, 90,000, 90, at 90, at 90, at 90. Have you 2, sir? At 90,000 in the back of the room, at 90,000, at 90,000, 92, thank you, 92, 92. Have you 5? 95, 7, sir? 95 in the back of the room at 95,000 at 95. All done at 95,000. 7, I'd say, 97 a bit, 97, 97, 100, sir. No, 100. 97 is sitting down, 97 sitting down, 97, 97, 97. Have you won? 98. 97,000 sitting down. It's against you, sir, at 97,000 in the middle of the room at 97, at 97. All done at 97,000. The bid is sitting down there at 97. I said for the first time at 97, the second time at 97, against the entire room, at 97,000 in the middle there, all done at 97. I sell last chance. Done. Thank you, sir. Paddle number. Thank you. 426. Great. Well done. Okay, moving on to lot 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's former equestrian centre, Kilmacany, County Roscommon, and it is on a site of 3.84 hectares, and it's 2,666 square metres. Okay, very nice property, ladies and gentlemen. AMV is 140. Somebody put me in 140, please. Come lower. Put me in 140. 130 off. 120. Somebody tell me 120. So 120 anywhere in the room. Any interest, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me 120. Well, 100 off won't come lower, or I'll pass it. No interest? Okay, pass that lot. Moving on to lot number 4 is withdrawn, as you know. Lot number 5 is Clonpadden, Arklow, County Wicklow. Very nice property, a detached double-fronted house on 9.31 hectares, just under 25 acres. The house is approximately 410 square metres. The property is in need of refurbishment, and it's a nice location just off the M11. So, where would you like to start me? What's the reserve, Will? 210. 210. The reserve here is 210, and told us interest. Start me 210 off. So, start me 200 off. Somebody start me 200. Very nice house on 10 acres. For 200,000. The land's worth that on 10 hectares. Start me 200. Well, 180. Somebody start me 180. Any interest, ladies and gentlemen? Start me 180. Yes, thank you. Bid 180 in the back of the room, 180. Standing up there, 180. Can I say 90 now for anybody? At 180,000, at 180, at 180. Are you all done at 180,000, at 180, at 180,000? Standing up in the back of the room at 180. 5, 185, 190, sir. Against you, 190, and 5. 195, 200, sir. 200. Will I say 10 for you? Yeah? 210. 210 selling at 210,000 on the market and selling at 210. At 210. It's against my starter at 210. At 210,000 at 210. Will you try 12? 212. 212 and 15. 215 and 215 and 17. 217 and 20, sir. 220. 220 at 220. 2. 222 and 5. 225 and 7. 227 and 30. 230. 230. 235. 235. 235. 40. 240 bid, 240 bid, 240 at 240. Are you all done at 240,000 now? 240 on my left, against my starter at 240,000, at 240, at 240. All done at 240,000 for the first time. 242, I said, 242 and 5, 245 and 7, 247, 250, 250 bid, 250, 250 and 2 again, 252. Will you say 260? 260 a bid, 5, 265, 265, 70, 270 and 5, 275 and 80. 280, 290, 290 a bid, 300, 300,000 bid, 300,000 at 300, 300. He says he's out at 300,000, at 300,000 in the central room at 300. Are you all done so at 300,000? I'll take 2 if you like, at 300,000, at 300,000 in the central room at 300,000. First time at 300,000, second time at 300,000, Third and final time at 300,000. I sell on the hammer at 300,000 in the middle of the room. Thank you, sir. Paddle number. Great, 373. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on now to lot number 6. Lands at Barnacogue, Knock, County Mayo. Very good location, close to the N26 or to the N26, and the property is agricultural in 3 plots extending to 13.49 hectares, which is about 30 acres, or just slightly under. So A and V here, Will, is
70,000.
70,000. So I'm selling just under 30 acres, 70,000 at knock. Who's me 70 off, please? Somebody me 70, 65, 60 off. Well, 50 off, if there's any interest. Stand me 50. Somebody wants to buy a bit of land close to knock. I'm sure he'll be lucky. You might get a blessing as well. Somebody tell me 50, or you might not. Tell me 50. Okay, no interest in knock. It's obviously not in fashion today. Okay, we'll move on to lot number 7, 17 on Coon, Ballinamore, County Leitrim. The reserve here is 32,500. Have you anything to tell me, Will?
There is a sitting tenant.
Yeah, there's a sitting tenant in the property, and we have no information on the sitting tenant. Okay, so the reserve is 32,500, 17 in Coon, Ballinamore, County Leitrim. Any interest, please, at 32.5, 30 off, 25. Somebody tell me 25 off. Take a chance. 20, won't come lower. Somebody tell me 20 grand. Yeah, 20 grand bid. Thank you, sir. 20,000 bid at 20,000 at 20 at 20. At 20,000 at 20. All done at 20 now. At 20,000 at 20. At 20,000. Are you all done at 20? Can I say 2 for anybody? At 20,000. At 20,000 here, my far right at 20. All done at 20. At 20,000. Are you all done at 20? At 20. At 20,000 at 20. At 20. Are you all done at 20? The reserve is 32.5. 32.5. At 20,000 at 20. All done at 20 before I pass it. At 20,000. At 20,000. So if you give me your paddle number, I'll just hold that bid and we'll talk afterwards. Unless there's any further bid. Yeah, 392. I can give it to you 32.5. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Bid 20. Okay. In the circumstance. Well. Okay. Thank you. Moving on to lot number 8, 46 Holborn Hill, Belturbet, County Cavan. Just to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, this lot, as I announced earlier, that is chargeable in addition at 13.5%. So 46 Holborn Hill is a 2-story mid-terraced mixed-use property of 147.9 square meters. It's vacant, Will, is it?
It's vacant.
It's vacant, yeah. And the reserve is 30,000. So great value, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody stand me 30, here's the reserve. Stand me 30. Somebody stand me 30. Somebody stand me 30, please. Looks great value. Not going to go lower. The reserve is 30. 25 if you like. Somebody stand me 25. I'll have to pass it. Stand me 25. Any interest? Okay, we'll move on. Well, no interest. Okay, lot number Park Farm, Mount Charles, County. House built to a very high standard, 5 kilometers from Mount Charles. Very good location. It has 10.52 hectares, just over 26 acres. Excellent stables and accommodation, and a very good house built to a very high standard. Very nice property, ladies and gentlemen. Realistic reserve here of 600,000. So somebody put me in 600,000 please for this lot. Stand me 600. Somebody stand me 600. Well, 550 off. Somebody stand me 550. Any interest? Well, 500. Somebody stand me 500,000 off. I'll come down to 450 if somebody has interest, and I'll start at 450. Otherwise, I'll have to pass it. Somebody stand me 450 if there's any interest in the room. At 450 for anybody? Okay, well, we'll hold that lot and we'll talk to anybody's interest afterwards. All done? Okay, pass that lot, Will. Okay. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, now to lot 10, 189 Lower Richmond Road, Drumcondra, Dublin 3. Currently let at 14,500 per annum on a 3-year lease from March 2015. This property comprises a mid-terraced 3-story red brick house and extends to 136 square meters. A and B here is 195,000. So somebody at the reserve of 195. Somebody the reserve of 195, please. Any interest? 195. Well, 190. 180 off. Somebody tell me 180. Looks value that sort of money. We had interest in it before when we have it advertised. Tell me 180 off. Tell me 180. Well, 170. It won't come lower. Tell me 170. Tell me 170. Any interest? Or I'll have to pass it. Don't want to. Tell me 170. Okay. Pass that lot, Will. Okay. to lot number 11. It's former post office, Ballintubber, County Roscommon. Very nice property in a good location, 134.1 square meters. Vacant, Will? Yeah, former post office. Would make a great house, I'd say, Will.
Yeah.
30,000 reserve. Yes, sir.
Some inquiries with an engineer. There are some boundary issues there, I believe, and there's also an issue in relation to the services that the sewage, there's no way leads to the septic tank, which is in someone else's property.
Okay.
Have any comment on that?
Whatever is in the title is in the title, and what's been issued has been issued. So we're selling as is. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Okay. So reserve is 30,000. Somebody stand me 30,000, please. Looks great value. That's our money. Stand me 30. Somebody stand me 30 off. Not going to come lower. That's the reserve. 25 if you like. Any interest? Somebody stand me 25. 20 off. Not coming lower. 20,000 bid, thank you, sir. 20,000 bid, 20,000 bid, 20,000 in the back of the room, 20,000 at 20,000 at 20, at 20,000. Take two anywhere now, at 20,000 at 20. All done at 20,000. At 20,000, I'll deal with the highest bidder afterwards. At 20,000 at 20, at 20,000 at 20, at 20,000 at 20. All done at 20. I'll deal with the highest bidder for half an hour after the auction to the exclusion of everybody else. So at 20,000, are you all done before I withdraw it? One bid of 20,000. All done at 20,000.
Take it at 30.
What?
Take it at 30.
Will you take it at 30,000 for a knock? No, 20,000 in bid. Before I formally withdraw it at 20, all done at 20. Withdrawn to you, sir. Paddle number. And we can talk about it afterwards. Thank you. 424. That's great. Okay. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to 6 John Street, New Ross, County Wexford. Very nice property, 139.6 square meters. It's vacant, Will.
It's vacant.
Yeah, two-story over ground. And the AMB is 60,000 for 6 John Street, New Ross. Somebody tell me 60,000 off for this lot. Tell me 60. Somebody tell me 60. It's gone very quiet. 50,000 off. If you have an interest. If there's interest in the room, we'll go. Tell me 50 off before I pass it. Tell me 50. Well, 40 off. Any interest? Okay, pass it. And we go, well. You talk to us afterwards. Lot number 13, ladies and gentlemen, is retail unit and Church Street and Main Street, Roscommon. Subject property is located at the junction of Church Street and Main Street, directly opposite the AIB Bank. It's a 3-story mixed-use unit, and the retail and ground floor overhead residential accommodation overhead unit in need of considerable refurbishment. The reserve here is 75,000. So retail unit and Church Street, Roscommon, AMV 75,000. Somebody put me in 75 off, please.
3 questions.
Yeah.
Trying to get details on it, and in fact, contract is on each in the middle of yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And looking through it, I understand that there's a squatter on this property. I also understand that there's a leasehold interest that still exists there, and that there's a fee farm grant on the title. What is the position in relation to covenants and conditions in that fee farm grant?
I don't think we've any information on that. No, in fact, we only have what's been issued. So
Yes.
we're thank you for your questions.
I realize on the title, everything possible is excluded, and also
Yes.
buying at considerable risk.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and thank you for bringing it to our attention. The information we have is that's what we've given. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. And again, I'm afraid we're selling as is. Okay. So the reserve is 75,000. Somebody tell me 75 off, 70 off, 60,000 off. Tell me 60. We'll have a go. Well, 50 off and I'll have a go. 50,000 bid, thank you, sir. 50,000 bid, 50,000 at 50,000 at 50 at 50 at 50,000 at 50 at 50. All done at 50,000 at 50. Can I say 5 now for anybody? At 50,000 at 50,000 at 50 at 50. You bidding me? 55,000 bid, 55,000 bid, 55 at 55,000 at 55 at 55. Can I say 60 for you? 60,000 bid, 60,000 at 60 at 60 at 60,000. Can I say 5 for now, madam? At 60,000 in the back of the room at 60,000 at 60 at 60,000 in the back of the room at 60,000 at 60 at 60,000 at 60. Can I say 5 for you? 2 if you like? No, 60,000 in the back of the room at 60. Sorry? 62,000 bid, 62,000, 62,000 bid, 62 at 62 at 62. Have you 5? 65,000 bid, 65 at 65 at 65 at 65. Will you say 7? 65,000 in the back of the room at 65. All done at 65,000 at 65 at 65,000 in the back of the room at 65. All done at 65,000. All done at 65,000 before I withdraw it at 65,000. All done at 65. Thank you, sir. Your paddle number, we'll discuss it. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 14, 182 Macklin Terrace, Pierce Street, Sligo. Very nice property. It is let at 21,600. It's 132.9 square meters of additional storage and 188.2 square meters of office accommodation. All right, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. Very nice property, great location. Let at 21,600, split in 60,000. Nice property, ladies and gentlemen. Start me at the reserve, which is 160. Tell me 160, somebody, please. Tell me 160, but 150 off. Tell me 150 or I'll pass it. Nice property, start me 150 off. Any interest, gentlemen? Start me 150. Start me 150 off, please. Start me 150. Well, 140, not coming lower. Can I say 140 to anybody? I'll have to pass it. Okay, no interest, move on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to lot number 15 is 1 Corcannon Business Park, Dock Road, Limerick. The rent passing here is 45,000 per annum, and it's a very good location. And it's 1 Corcannon Business Park. AMV is 335,000.
Yes.
So somebody start me here, 335, well 300 off. Somebody start me 300. Somebody start me 300. Well, 275. Any interest, ladies and gentlemen? Start me 275. Okay, I'll pass it. Start me 275. Okay, we'll move on. Will, no interest, I'm afraid. Lot number 16 is 100 Lower Yellow Road, Waterford. AMV is 85,000. It's vacant rent.
It's vacant.
Okay. 2-story mid-terrace commercial building with small enclosed rear yard. Very nice location again. Start me 85,000. Start me 85 for anybody's interested in this. Start me 85. Well, I hope you all didn't come and look at myself and Will because you'd be disappointed. Start me 85. Well, 80 off. 75. Somebody start me 75. Well, 70. Somebody start me 70. Well, either the reserves are wrong or we got good properties. I'm not sure which, but anyway. Start me 70. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, thank you. Okay. Moving on now, ladies and gentlemen, to lot number 17 is apartments 1 to 5, Arasion Court, Boy, Belturbet, County Cavan. Very nice property, very well located. There's currently 1 unit tenanted at 5,200 per annum, right, with potential to increase. The property comprises 5 residential units and with potential to increase rental. The AMV here is 145,000. So somebody start me, please, at the AMV of 145. I'm not aware of any disputes. Was there something on the was there a letter received, Will, or something?
There was a letter received about an possible encroachment issue.
Yeah, there was a letter received about possible encroachment, which I understand is in the conditions of sale, and has been referred to as the title documents. It has been disclosed. Yeah. Okay. Start me 145. Somebody, please. 45. Well, 140 off. Somebody start me 145. 140. Somebody start me 140. Well, 130 off. Start me 130, please. We want to sell it. Start me 130, please. Start me 130. Well, 120. It won't come lower. Start me 120. Remember, the highest bidder has the option for half an hour after the auction to buy the property. So start me 120, please. 120. 100. 100,000 bid, 100,000 bid, 100,000, 100,000 bid, 100,000, at 100,000, at 100,000, at 100,000. All done at 100,000. Can I say 10 now for anybody? Looks great value, ladies and gentlemen, at 100,000 in the centre. At 100,000, at 100, at 100, at 100,000. All done at 100,000. At 100,000, at 100,000. Can I say 10 for anybody? 5 if you like. At 100,000, at 100,000, at 100,000. All done at 100,000. Can I say 5 for anybody? At 100,000, at 100,000, at 100. At 100,000. Are you all done? 5? 100,000 in the back of the room, 100,000. All done, so at 100,000 before I withdraw it. And your paddle number, sir? And we'll talk afterwards. The reserve won't change, but should we have a chat? 502, thank you. Okay, 502, very good.
We're still waiting for an answer on the rates issue. I'll just run out and see.
Okay, well, I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to put, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 18 to the end. Just one query which Will is going to go and sort out. And we're just still waiting for an issue on that. So, ladies, lot number 19. Is 105 Main Street, Portlaoise, County Laois. Very nice property. It's let at 4,800 per annum. It's a 2-story mid-terrace retail unit of approximately 510 square meters. Okay. AMV here is 40,000. Price of a car. Somebody tell me 40,000 off of this lot, please. Tell me 40. Stanley 40,000 for this lot, Portlaoise. Nice handy property. Let it 4,800 per annum. Stanley 40,000. 35. 30 off somebody. Stanley 30. We started bad habits today. Stanley 30,000, please. Stanley 30. But 25 off. We'll have a go. Somebody tell me 25. We'll pass that lot. Do you want me, Richard? No, okay, right. Stanley 25,000, please, for this lot. Stanley 25 or 20. 25 bid, yes? 25,000 bid, 25,000. Thank you, sir. 25,000 bid, 25,000 in the back of the room. 25 at 25. All done at 25 now. At 25,000, can I say 30 for anybody? At 25,000 sitting down. At 25,000. At 25. At 25,000. Can I say 30 for anybody? At 25,000. All done so at 25,000. Sitting down, maiden bid in the back of the room at 25,000. Are you all done at 25,000? At 25,000. At 25. 7. 6. 26,000. Right, 26. I'll take one off you, so 27. 27. And 8, sir. 28. And 9. Yes, thank you. And 30, sir. No, 29,000 is your bid, sir. 29,000 to 29,000. We're going carefully today at 29,000. Must be Brexit. At 29,000 to 29,000 to 29,000 to 29. Must all be buying with sterling. 29,000 to 29. All done at 29,000. The bid is sitting down at 29,000. You all done so at 29,000. Highest bid is 29 at 29,000. What's the reserve there? 40. Will you take a knock, sir, for 40? And it's yours? At 29,000. At 29,000. All done so at 29,000. Are you all done at 29? The bid is in the back of the room, sitting down at 29,000. The highest bid. We'll talk afterwards, sir, at 29,000. Thank you. Your paddle number, sir, is 499. Will?
Yeah.
Shocked. Okay. Right. Have you?
Transfer 38K liability.
Okay.
Transfer.
All right. Lot number 18, ladies and gentlemen, which held up for a second. Cross Barry, Murphy, North Cross Barry. There is a rate bill, Will, of 38,000. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, good. No problem with that. Okay. Just to say that we've been advised that there's a rate bill of 38,000,
Yeah.
which will pass to the purchaser.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice property, ladies and gentlemen, good location. And the AMV is 80,000. It's a single story office block of 150.77 square meters. There's also a rear section warehouse of 319.42. AMV here is 80,000. So somebody put me in at 80,000, please, which is the reserve. 80,000, thanks, sir. 80,000, 80,000, 80,000, 80,000. Any further bidding after 80? We're on the market and selling at 80. At 80,000, at 80, at 80. At 80,000 for the first time sitting down. The second time at 80. Anybody else want to come in after 80,000? Are you all done at 80,000? 82 on bid, 82,000 bid, 82, 85,000 bid, 85, 85, and 7, sir, 87 on bid, 87, and 90, and 90,000, sir, 90, and 2, and 92, and 5, and 95, and 95, and 7, sir, 95 is sitting down against you, 95,000, at 95, at 95, at 95, selling at 95,000. Have you 2? 97,000, 97, 98, 98,000 bid, 98, 98, 98, 98. Will you try 1? 99, and 100, sir. 100,000 bid, 100,000, 100,000. On my left is 100,000, 100. All done at 100. Have you 2? 102. And 5? 105. Thank you. 105,000, 105. And 7, sir? 105 on my left now. And 105. Against you. 105. Will you try 2? 107. Have you 10? 110. I think 110 a bit. 110,000. 110. 110. All done at 110,000. Have you 2? 112. 112. Have you 15? 115 a bit, 115, 115, 115. Have you 17? 117. Have you 20, sir? 120. Thank you, sir. 120, 120, 120, and 2. 122, and 5? 125. Thank you, sir. 125. 125 on my left now. 125. All done at 125. At 125, will you try 2? 127. Have you 30, sir? 130. Thank you. 130, 130, 130. At 130, 130. Will you try 2? 130 on my left now. 132. Thank you. 132. And 5, 135, thank you, 135. 135 on my left-hand side, at 135. At 135. Will you try 2 again? 135 is here on my left. Yes, 7? 1, yes? 137, thank you, 137. 40, sir, thank you, 140, at 140, at 140. At 140 on my left now, at 140. Will you try 2 again? At 140,000, bid is on my left. At 140, will you try 2 again? 142. 5, 145, thank you, sir, 145, 145. And 7? 147 and 50, sir. 150, thank you. 150, bid at 150, at 150, at 150, and 2. 150 on my left-hand side at 150. For the first time at 150. Second time at 150, the bid is on my left at 150. Third and final time, hammers up at 150 on my left-hand side. All done. Thank you, sir. Paddle number. Paddle number, please. 374. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to lot number 20, Will.
Yeah.
Lands at Fordstown, Rathmolline, County Meath. A very nice parcel of land extending to 1.25 hectares, right? AMV here at 20,000, so it's a little bit over 3 acres. Somebody tell me 20,000 for this bit of land. Nice bit of land, handy site. Tell me 20,000. Somebody tell me 20. Well, 15 off, we'll have a go. Tell me 15 off. 15 a bit, thank you, sir. 15,000 a bit of 15,000 at 15,000. At 15,000 a bit now at 15,000 at 15. At 15, at 15. Can I say 17 now for anybody at 15,000 at 15? The reserve is 20 at 15,000. Are you all done at 15? I can give it to you 20, sir, for knock. It's not going to change. Give me 20 and we'll knock it out to you. The reserves isn't going to change. You may as well have it today. Somebody else will come in tomorrow and bid for it at 15,000. 20, yeah? 20,000. Selling at 20,000. I sell. Last chance to all at 20. Any further bidding after 20? Thank you, sir. Paddle number 419. Okay, is that it, Will?
One more.
Okay. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, lands at Carrickbawn, Drumshambo, County Leitrim. Nice piece of land of 1.08 hectares, just over 2.5 acres, situated very close on the outskirts of Drumshambo. Reserve here is a handy 15,000. Somebody tell me 15,000 off this handy bit of land. 15 off. 10 off, somebody. Somebody tell me 10. Any interest, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me 10,000. 7.5. Okay, I'll pass that lot. 7.5, thank you, sir. 7,500, 7,500, 7.5. Are you all done at 7,500? Can I say 10 now for anybody? At 7,500, at 7.5. At 7.5. What's the reserve, Will?
15.
15. At 7,500, at 7.5. All done at 7.5. Can I say 10 for anybody? At 7,500, at 7.5. Thank you, sir, for your bid. We'll talk to you after, as I can't sell it unless you want to take it at the reserve of 15. Will you take it for knock at 15? No. Okay. Bid is 7.5, Will.
503.
503. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for your attention. Any of those properties we didn't sell, we talked to anyone who's interested, and those that did bid, we'll speak to them for half an hour after the auction and try and do a deal. Our next auction, ladies and gentlemen, is on the 28th of September, not per your catalogue, the 27th, it's the 28th, the 27th of October, and the 6th of December. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance. Okay. It's a bit of work.